Hi guys, it's Patricia and welcome to Tester Tuesday. If you're new to my channel, basically Tester Tuesday is a way for me to use up a stash of testers that I have in this box next to me. And at the same time, I warm review the scents, and so we can all learn and hear about how scents do. And the best part is you guys help decide which scents we're going to warm each week. Now, I must say, this was a great week for me. I want to thank anybody who picked these two scents. Raise your hand if you picked Vanilla Oud and Sheer Leather, because a special thanks goes out to you. I had a great smelling week this week. But let me get into the results. Obviously, in first place, we had Vanilla Oud. That one had 31% of the vote, and it is a dark brown wax. I happen to have a bar here. And in second place is the tannish colored, beige colored wax of Sheer Leather, and that one had 22% of the vote. So, the order, in case you're interested, it went Vanilla Oud, then Sheer Leather. One vote behind Sheer Leather was Transcendence, so it was almost in. Then we had Apple Crush, Aloha Citrus, and Wild Watermelon. So the first place scent that we're going to discuss this week is Vanilla Oud. Now this one here, when you smell it out of the package on cold sniff, it's fairly light. And this is a retired fragrance. It retired in the spring and summer catalog. It went to the end of the spring and summer 2018 catalog. It was a new release the fall and winter of 2017. Stuck around for spring and summer 2018. Then it retired. So it's been gone for a little bit over a year. I would say this would be in the woods category, but it's hard to know for sure. The scent description on this one is sweet vanilla, grounded by leather and earthy oud wood. So there's a lot of vanilla in here. I love vanilla-based scents, so I am pretty happy to see this one in Tester Tuesday. The second note that we have is leather. It's a mild leather note. Now, I find when people see leather, they think weathered leather. Personally, I really despise weathered leather. Now, if I see leather now, I'm okay with trying a scent, but probably a year or two ago, I would have shied away from it. So yeah, there is leather. It's a nice, sweet leather, the oud wood. And I'm thinking, what is oud wood? So I looked it up. It's kind of like a derivative, I think, of agar wood. Agar wood is used a lot in perfume and incense. And the other thing is, I believe oud wood is very expensive. So when I put this in the warmer, the scent to me is like mostly vanilla, maybe 2/3 to 3/4. Then you get a little bit of the leather and a little bit of like a sweet, earthy, resinous wood. And it doesn't smell like a wood shop wood. It smells like a fancy wood, like you're somewhere with fancy wood furniture that is just, you know, it's expensive. Something about this, it's definitely sweet. It's a tiniest bit powdery, but I'm talking minuscule. It's very, very, very lovely. Okay. So, when you put this in the warmer, how did it do? It did fairly well. What I did was I had a partially used bar that had 4 cubes. So I took those 4 cubes and put it in my open layout. And then I also had these, which is a tiny bit over 2 cubes worth. And I put these testers in my bonus room. So we'll talk about the testers first, the bonus room. Years ago, I warmed a party-sized tester in the bonus room. It did phenomenal. I loved it. I also warmed another tester or something else down in my mudroom, laundry room, and it didn't do so well. So I think this scent may benefit from a full-size warmer. So if you find it a bit light, it might need that jolt of a higher wattage bulb warmer or a higher wattage element warmer. So in Scentsy, the highest watt element warmer that we have is 13. That's kind of rare. As far as I know, the only 13 watt ones are the Make a Scene warmer and what's it called? Stardance, I think. Anyway, so I put these in my bonus room. How did it do there? Strength and throw about 8 out of 10. And I had it going 3 days, a total of 23 hours. So I turned it off, turned it on, turned it off, turned it on. Strength and throw was not 8 the whole time. That's maximum. And that was in a 25 watt bulb warmer. Pretty good size room. The 4 cubes that I had from my previous bar, I put down in my open concept space. I have 3 25 watt bulb warmers there, and I divide those 4 cubes amongst those 3 warmers. I had it going a total of 24-hour time frame over a 3-day span. So, so nice. Strength and throw there, maybe about a 7. In later warmings, like when I would turn it on day 3, I'm like, I don't know if I'm still going to smell it. And then like maybe an hour later, yes, I would smell it. So it just takes a little bit of time to build in the room. But this scent here is one of those scents that I don't think I would have tried a year or 2 ago readily, but because I was trying to review some scents for my YouTube channel, I tried it, fell in love. So this is a really good one in my opinion. Where would you warm this? I think it's probably best warmed in a medium space. It might struggle a little bit in a big, huge area. It won't be as strong. Medium-sized spaces are great. It's a sophisticated scent. If you wanted to mix it with things, you could mix it with other woodsy notes to bring out the woods, but I just think this is great on its own. I really don't think it needs to be mixed. This used to be in my Scentsy club, and like an idiot, I took it out. So this is one of my Scentsy regrets. I do have some bars stockpiled here. You can bet I will be voting it back and bring back my bar the first chance I see it due to come back. So this is a really good one. Really like Vanilla Oud. Okay, let's move on to scent number 2, Sheer Leather. This one here on Cold Sniff, it's a light to medium scent. I would say maybe closer to medium. You can currently get this in the catalog and on my website. It is in the woods category. So this one came out, I believe it came out the spring and summer of 2018. Then it went away, and then they brought it back spring and summer 2019, and then it stayed, which makes me so happy. It's also available in pods and car bars, lots of other things, which is always a great sign. So the scent description for this one is, slip into something more sensual, like bergamot, a subtle hint of leather, and sandalwood. So again, we have leather. But this has bergamot. Bergamot is kind of like a citrus, and it kind of lends an often cologne twist or a slightly manly twist to a scent, a little bit of brightness. I don't know. To me, this is like a soft, musky cologne fragrance. It's got that sandalwood. You can definitely smell the sandalwood. Now, leather, it's just a hint. If leather scares you again, it's just a hint. This scent here, I have a nickname for it. If you've been watching my channel, you probably know what it is. I call this the sexy bedroom scent because this is so nice. It's like the lemon gin of Scentsy wax. It's that good. Oh, and I remember last year when people were talking about it, and it didn't really seem to get a lot of discussion, but John Sparks really liked this one, so I'm thinking, okay, if John really likes it, we have a chance, because people really listen to him, and I'm so glad it came back, and I'm so glad people have been trying it. It's so good. Okay, how am I going to describe this to you? I'm going to describe it the way I always describe it. It's a fancy Christmas party, or your Christmas party for your work, or holiday party. Everybody's dressed up, everybody's smelling good, everybody's, had a couple drinks. You show up to the event or you're leaving the event, and people are putting their coats on or taking them off. You go to hug somebody, say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, blah, blah, blah. They have a leather coat on, but they are smelling terrific. They've got their best cologne on or their best perfume. And to me, it definitely is manly, but a woman could wear this and get away with it. Let's just get that out there. I think it's definitely the sandalwood. Sandalwood is kind of unisex, but this does lean a little bit more to the manly side of things, probably because that hint of leather and the bergamot. So, so, so nice. I also joked around how Olivia Newton-John at the end of Grease, she puts on her leather jacket, and John Travolta, they're on that like weird, I don't know, like they're at the fair. And I picture John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John standing together with their leather jackets. This is what they smell like, because they're probably just smelling great. Anyway, Sheer Leather. I can't say enough good things about it, but let me tell you how it did. So I put it in 2 areas. I have my testers, which are right here. So I'm going to put it here in my bedroom. Here in my bedroom, strength and throw was about 8.5 out of 10. I still have it going. I actually have it turned off right now, but it still has scent. We're on day 3, 37 hours. I'll probably remove it soon, but it still has scent. 2 cubes, 25 watt bulb warmer. So good performer. Downstairs in my son's room, I took these 3 cubes and I put 1.5 cubes in a 25 watt bulb in his bedroom, the other 1.5 cubes in a 12-watt element warmer in his big open bathroom type area. How did it do? Again, 8.5, no problem. Definitely could smell it. I had it going 4 days, 37 hours. It was a good performer. Now, I think when this first came out, people might have thought it was light, but it's phenomenal. It does really, really well. So if you're someone that likes something like vanilla suede or even vanilla oud, you might like this. This is a little bit more perfumey than vanilla suede. This reminds me of someone like Ryan Gosling, what he would smell like. Of course, he's Canadian, and I find he's kind of understated. So I bet you if you get close enough to him, this is what he's going to smell like. Anyway, where would you warm this? Well, obviously a bedroom. It's the Sexy Bedroom scent. However, I have warmed this in my open concept area before. No problem. I could smell it. I used to put it in sometimes in my nighttime warmers, and I could definitely smell it. And then when it came back, I was so happy to see it back. So is this a repurchase for me? Yes, of course it is. This would be a Scentsy Club scent for me, but I tend not to put current scents in my Scentsy Club because you can get them. I save my Scentsy Club for things I can't get. And would I even mix this? Probably not. But, I mean, if you wanted to change things up a little bit, you could. I almost want to try mixing shimmer with this and see what happens. It's like Olivia Newton-John, Goody Two Shoes is shimmer, and then this is maybe what she and John Travolta together smell like after she puts the leather jacket on. And I don't warm this a lot, but I do enjoy it. I usually warm it sparingly. I have 3 kids. I don't want 4 kids, so I pick and choose when I'm going to warm it. So anyway, that's the 2 scents this week. Loved both of them. So let's get to drawing for the scents for the upcoming week. I'm going to draw 6 scents from this box. You guys are going to vote for 2 different scents by early Wednesday morning. You can always check the pinned comment down below, see if voting is open or closed. You can always vote on Instagram if you can't comment on YouTube videos. It's Patricia Gates. Look for my post and put your 2 votes there. Voting also closes early Wednesday morning there. So scent number 1 is Pineapple Sorbet. Scent number 2 is Christmas Cottage. Scent number 3, White Grapefruit. Scent number 4, oh, this is a little baby, Citrus Garden, but I have a bar of that. So scent number 5, oh my gosh, I don't know how to pronounce this. Lonicera? However you pronounce that, Lonicera. I better keep that one out and smell. Make sure it's still smelling good. And another somewhat old one, Pink Cutie. Okay, so the scents we have for this week to review. The first one is Pineapple Sorbet. Then we have Christmas Cottage, White Grapefruit, Citrus Garden, this Lonicera. I gotta learn how to pronounce this. Yeah, it has scent. Sometimes the older testers, I get a little worried, may have gone to the dark side. And the last one is Pink Cutie. I think there's only one fall and winter scent in here. Uh-oh, let me just smell another one. We might have to forfeit. Let's just see. Hard to say. Let's keep it in. Let's keep it in. Pink Cutie. So those are the 6 scents this week. Anyway, thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you guys have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.